Alright, what is up? It's Gas Milk again. So basically, this piece of shit started knocking.
We tried to exercise. It said no.
Turn it off! So there's already a lot of things pulled off. It's pretty much ready to pull thanks to those motherfuckers. I've been spending the last hour throwing the engine stand together and they just did this. But let's rip it out, see what went wrong.
Hey guys, Chris Cooks here. Scotty Hitomi here, and I'm going to show you why Toyota is the most reliable brand. Yeah. You have a Honda, broken. You have a Ford, broken. But you have a Toyota, still running. After 197,000 miles.
What about the Miata?
The gear oil's still not black.
So, what are we doing?
We're pulling the engine out. Well, I'm pulling the engine out of the Civic while everybody else drinks because they did the rest of the top end when I was building the engine stand. Phone overheated. It started raining, so the glass is literally just sitting on the poor Mustang. But we have the T-brackets, one ground on top, and I think that's it.
Out of the used parts bin and the snap-on guys. That's a fucking forerunner.
I got shifting pitch T-bracket axles. We're gonna pull it just like this.
You didn't hear?
Why the fuck are you pulling your engine?
It's nothing.
Oh. Knock, 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 knock.
Thanks to Alan. I'm just kidding.
Thanks to me. I was the driver. Helping. I mean, that's what this is about. Yeah.
I got a Miata.
Yeah.
He has literally. No, it's literally the best car.
It is.
It's literally.
Parked in my spot.
Oh, good luck, Luke.
No,
I got
too
it.
late.
I got it,
No,
Chandler.
too late. Where are you parked?
How dare you?
About it.
Luke, you carry
No, I'm more so. I'm more so mad at Tyler that he didn't tell you to move.
I'm not gonna pull it off until you get a bucket under there. I wasn't even looking. Huh? We're gonna get a bucket under there or not, Tyler?
Plenty of people that are third gen forerunners that fit right in.
What?
Yep.
Nice.
Fuck
that shit, bro.
Okay.
Hey, how much did you guys spend on pizza?
$800.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, you want to pay a quarter of that?
I'm gonna Venmo you guys. This Civic is so weird about the rear box.
Yeah, I kind of miss it.
Yeah, you should.
You want to pay for a locksmith to get a key made?
Dude, like, I promise you,
I don't know.
It's not that much. It's like 50 or 60 bucks.
I haven't looked.
Inflation 200.
Inflation. We live in the regression. Haven't even looked. I also need a key for the piece of shit motorcycle over there. That's the engine is out. The camera overheated, so I don't know what the fuck happened. We're gonna put it back on the ground so we can slide it back over this way. We'll tear that shit apart.
not true?
It is.
It's 100% true.
It is.
Yeah. People laugh at me when they're young and they say, what?
Shut up,
Dude, that's the best way to do that.
That was.
they still do.
Yep.
Okay, that's the way it was then.
Same fucking way.
So when you go through a shopping experience like that, it's kind of like,
Yep.
how do you deal with it?
Right.
You deal with it by...
AB weld trying to fucking cure inside the hole. It's like, that's $1,000 for a fucking oil pump on that shit. I'm like, I'm not spending that.
Yeah, for a $2 bowl, right?
Right, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna JB weld the hole, close that shit up, re-drill it, re-tap that shit,
Oh yeah.
hope it
It's
works.
not looking so good.
What
Fuck
are you
it.
gonna do? Besides replacing the motor, right?
Right,
It's already in that
like
already.
what the fuck?
Right.
Is there anything in it?
Oh, it's fucked, bud.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so
Oh, just
fuck
dance.
ton of metal in the pan.
Just dance.
And number 4, I can't really get my hand in there, but I don't know if you can see that moving. It's fucked. Look at the pickup. That's not looking so hot. What happened, dude? Okay, but look at this. That looks like it got smacked.
We're right here.
No, look at the drain.
No, you can disagree all you want.
Ooh,
Doesn't that look like it got smacked?
that does. What the fuck?
I don't know. We inspect further.
Snapped off adapter?
Yeah.
Look at the, yeah, look at that heat spot, dude. Holy shit.
Bro, it's just JDM. The fuck you mean?
Holy shit. Oil pump and then fucking cylinder 4 went right after, I guarantee it, dude. That's what I said too. I was like, I guarantee oil pump went and then cylinder 4. Driving, that was a lot of knobs, bro. I thought it was at least.
Show the
Because I have
bearing.
bad insomnia.
It is all oblongs. If you look on the corners right there. I mean, obviously it's burnt up, but that shit became egghead.
Very rounded.
Edward scissors Edward egghead. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Bullshit. Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's
that
why
would
it
create
lost.
a knock.
Feel that main journal.
Oh.
That's pretty rough in my opinion. Wouldn't you agree?
Doesn't feel great. I don't think it's not savable, but
If you really want to
one
take that
burned up
chance.
too. The rest of them look pretty clean though.
This one's kind of burnt on the one
Why is
side.
it blue? That's so.
Blued on the one side.
What the fuck happened?
I think this thing left oil pump come in.
It had to have.
Truthfully.
It
Yeah.
had to have, dude. That oil pump went. Because it was fine right before that oil pump went, dude.
The problem is that we need to
I know.
find because
We need to pull that
this one's
fucking
not to copper. It's just
I know.
torpedo copper.
Uh-huh.
That one is fine.
Yep.
We need to find where the
Which
copper
one's
came
copper?
from.
Yep. Because this main bearing, I don't see copper yet. So I mean, that's not good either. That is what Sheldon's working on currently too.
Making me look like
And he is pretty close to doing it. He already has mounts, he already has axles, he just needs a trans.
She went
He
inside.
already has wiring harness. You have
You
options.
should factory harness anyways.
But like, that would just throw me off though if it was that different, you know what I mean? And it's possible maybe I have it timed wrong on the Dizzy.
So there's lots of metal in the pan. I just want to hear everybody talking and shit. But we think the oil pump might have gone and that sent everything else into oblivion. It looks like it's gotten hot. I mean, the car's never seen over like 214 because the last motor blew up because it got hot. So we don't know, but we'll price some stuff out and figure out if it's going to be cheaper to put a B series in it or if it's going to be more cost effective to rebuild the D. But kind of looks like we need a crank. There's a few scoring marks and whatnot. I mean, there's metal everywhere in the pan and all that. And we'll see. But I know it should have been way more than a light knock, and hopefully the turbo's okay. But hopefully you'll see me again. Peace. Alright, just kidding. Different day. I pulled it apart. All the rods are now custom colored. You know, that burnt titanium, JDM as hell. All the wrist pins are free. You know, they're kind of scored up. They definitely got hot. It never overheated, which doesn't make sense. The crank, now that it is out, you can see all the rod journals. Definitely hot, a little bit scored. All the mains look pretty good though, but we'll probably just go with a different crank. So, plugs kind of look like they went lean, which I didn't see, but that isn't to say that, you know, I didn't fuck up. And also, AFR is now giving us errors, so that's very possible. And this valve is definitely bent, so that's a problem. All the cylinder walls, I mean, can't really see it. They got like a little bit of scoring. It's nothing really that bad, but the DevCon, there's a crack there, crack right there, crack up here, crack right there. So either the DevCon did not hold up so well, or cylinder wall pressures got really high. So probably just gonna go with another block. What else can I do? Pulled apart the oil pump. It has a little bit of scoring on the sides, but other than that, I mean, in here, it won't focus, there we go. In here really doesn't look that bad. I mean, there's nothing broken off or anything like that. It still spins freely, but I didn't pull the spring out or nothing, but we're gonna go with a new oil pump anyways. Head gasket looked good, and the bottom of the block, I don't really see anything out of the ordinary just looking at it. I mean, you can see the notching for the pistons, but that's, you know, there for a reason. And honestly, the eBay clutch was holding up somewhat okay. I mean, it's still got some life left. For $200, I can't complain a whole lot. But that's basically where we're at, so probably gonna end up grabbing a block and maybe a B series, but it's gonna be a lot more economical to just go with another D right now. So that's probably what's gonna happen and go from there. But it's probably gonna be another block. I got most of the stuff for it. We'll do a new head, we'll do a proper catch can through the valve cover and the black box hole right there. Get it running a little bit more proper. Do fuel lines, put it back on E85 because it was on 91 when it blew. And there it's just, you know, metal for days. Which is weird. One of the bearings looked, you know, it was down to copper, but the rest of them were blackened and that's about it. So unless it all came from the one bearing, I don't even know where half the bearings went. It's whatever at this point, the rods are trashed, so. But, yeah. We will see where we go from here. We basically think it lost oil pressure and that's why all the rods look like this. And it was just friction heat. When it started knocking, the temp was 202. It obviously looks like it went lean. It went lean for one pull, but that's about it. I mean, every now and then, like really light cruising, but nothing in boost. But overall, if you're here for the ride, we appreciate you, and we'll see you another time, hopefully.